What is up, guys? Sauron, aka we are blessed.
أحب الوفاء بشتى الصور أحب الوفي.
Today in the NBA world, something really happened, man. Yesterday, the Boston Celtics faced the Golden State Warriors. Obviously, the Boston Celtics won, but the guy that stood out of the game was Jaylen Brown. And Jaylen Brown had something going on before the game. His high school friend, the guy that, they grew up together, he was entertaining. He was a funny dude. I didn't watch most of his videos, but I watched some, just to see. And he was very athletic, very tall, and very strongly built. And in his videos, man, he was always laughing, joking. You can never tell, you can never say that this guy committed suicide. You can never even think about that because he's always cracking jokes. Fact is that this man has committed suicide, and I don't know the exact reason behind him committing suicide, but nonetheless, he has committed suicide. There's a video I dug up because he had a giveaway. So he was giving away an iPhone and everything. On the description, he had a link. So I clicked on the link and I clicked on this video. It was called "This Is For You," and I mean, it seems really emotional, man. I'm gonna get into the video, man. We're gonna react to this video, man. Let's see, man. Let's get it, bro. All right, guys, let's go.
When I first met you through somebody that I thought was my friend, and you were dating that person. I had no idea that you were dating that person because you and that person kept that a secret from me. And while you kept that a secret from me, you continued to mess around with that person. Me and you were messing around and talking, but I didn't know behind my back that you were still messing with that person. I was being played for the fool I was. When I told you I saw you and I immediately fell in love with you, I really meant that. Every time I said I love you, I meant it. Every time I said I care about you, I mean it. Every word that I said towards you and everything I've done for you, I meant every bit of it. Pain, anger, these are the two things that you've caused upon me. And out of this pain and anger, I've acted in such ways that I didn't even know I could act. And I apologize for that. The same way you've caused me pain is the same way I've caused you pain. And I man up to the things that I've done to you and the mistakes that I've made. I told you I would never hurt you, but in reality, everybody gets hurt by the person they love. I told you that I'd never give up on you, and I still haven't. To this day, I still fight for you. I told you I want to marry you, and I mean it. When we first met, you told me all the pain you've been through and the things that your ex did to you. And I never thought that you would even speak to that person again. The pain he put you through was the pain that you built your wall with against me. The pain he put you through and the embarrassment and the tears he caused upon you, it turned you into this person that was just out to get everybody. You had to get them before they got you. So when you met me, you were immediately playing me. I didn't know that until further down the line. When I decided to finally pursue you and open up to you the way I've never opened up to any female or anybody in my life, you took advantage of that. You knew that I will always come back to you. You knew that no matter what you did or what you said, I would be right there, wrapped around your finger. See, those are the things that I told you that my past women that I've dealt with took advantage of, and I walked away because they didn't mean nothing to me. But you meant a lot to me. You meant the world to me. You meant everything to me. You were the love of my life and my first love, and I would never forget you. I told you from the day I met you that I wanted to marry you, and I still mean that. I want to marry you. You are the woman that I want to spend the rest of my life with. You match my vibe, and you make me laugh like you're my best friend. You are my best friend. You're everything to me, and I mean that. While our relationship was going, you were sneaking around, but I can't blame you because of what your past had done to you. You couldn't trust me, you couldn't trust men, you couldn't trust anybody because I betrayed your trust as well by sleeping with that girl. See, that wasn't intentional and the pain I caused you was never intentional. I never thought that we would go through what we went through, and we went through it. When we went through it, I thought things were done, and I made a mistake. Maybe the biggest mistake when it comes to you. No, it is the biggest mistake when it comes to you. Time flew by, and I began to think that you forgot about it. I began to think that things are going to be well, we're just going to build and grow together and live happily ever after. But while I was giving you my all, you were still giving parts of you to someone else. You still continued to talk to the man that destroyed you mentally and turned you into the person you are now. You still continue to talk to the man that cheated on you 1,000 times plus probably. You still continue to talk to the man that betrayed your trust multiple times, embarrassed you, and tried to have a threesome right on you. The man that physically harmed you and crashed your car. I never thought that you would even speak to him again, but every time we got in an argument, you were on the phone with him. The scars he caused upon you, you just kept reopening them by talking to him again. And I told you to stop talking to this person, but you wouldn't listen. You thought I was trying to control you. Now when things were good and things were great, but you still were doing your little dirt. You send pictures to your ex. You would still talk to your ex. You let your ex please you in a way that I thought only I could do. I literally gave you everything I had. I gave you all my energy, all my time,
away for
all my love,
girl.
all my money, everything.
Oh my!
I tried to make you so happy, but it wasn't returned.
Oh, I need water.
I didn't feel like it was returned because it was nothing but me giving.
Why the hell would you do that, man? Never ever give your heart to anything that's materialistic. It can be a thing, it can be a person, it can be anything. Because materialistic stuff, they don't stay here forever. You give your heart out to that, man, you're gonna be depressed and miserable your whole life. Because why? Every single thing you do is for that thing, for that person, for that whatever. Why don't you give your heart to something that's greater than materialism? See, that's why people turn to religion, because religion gives you a way out of all this. This is crap. This is crap. My brother was in the game and he got shot. He took his life. He was in the game. He had no way to turn because he put himself into this mess by giving his heart out. Bro, man, I understand love is true and all that. This man took his life for a girl. For a girl, you took your life, brother. Come on. Overdosing on drugs like that. Oh my god. You think this man's only stuck in that game? Everybody that I know of were stuck in that game, but we found a way out of this. Not give your heart out to these stuff. You give your heart out to these stuff, this is what happens. He committed suicide and I feel so bad. Watch this video now, it's gonna be on the internet forever. My brother gave his heart out to a girl, man, and she took it and she wrapped it and she just threw it in the bin. Before marriage, man, don't give your heart out to any single girl. I'm telling you, you want to live your life good, you want to become successful, you want to be a king before you get your queen. So don't mess around like this, man. It's gonna lead you to a pit hole, man. You're gonna fall and you're gonna cry and you might kill yourself. And it's not a joke. I ain't trying to make you laugh. I'm just trying to tell you something serious that's going on in this community, in our society. And we gotta talk about this, know this, man. And it's a big, big problem. You can hide away, you can try to ignore it, click into the next video, but the fact is this thing is here and it's here to stay. And if it's not gonna go until we make a sound, we make a voice, and we let our voices be heard, and we talk about these issues instead of just fooling around. Brothers young brothers taking their life. And that's a problem. It's a problem. The reason being is they're not giving their heart to the right stuff. You think you're content in your life. This brother was happy, smiling and everything. The reason he took his life is he had that empty feeling inside. And that empty feeling, nothing in this world can give you that empty feeling. It's only religion that can give you that, man. I'm telling you straight up. I turn to Islam. Islam gives me optimism. Allah. You love Allah. And then you don't feel like you don't need anything else because you love Allah. Everything's gonna come in your life is from Allah. People will come and go. It's all from the will of Allah. Death will come. It's all from the will of Allah. People will come in your life. You will get a family, you will get children. It's all from the will of Allah. You will get food on the table. It's all from the will of Allah. All these stuff they build in, and they make sense. They make sense, man. That you've been created for a purpose. Your purpose ain't to go around, have girls texting around and everything. Your purpose is something greater than that. You have to leave something behind you, something positive, which people can look over that and they can marvel and they can learn from your knowledge which you left behind. This life is serious, man. It's not a game. You sitting down there in the couch looking at me in my face, thinking it's a game and laughing. It's not a game. It's serious. Your time is limited. Every single day you're getting older. You're getting closer to death. When you want to hide away from the truth, you can go. You can run away from the truth. But the fact is, you're going to die, I'm going to die, and we all going to die. But before that, we have to prepare something, and we got to be ready for death to come. And a lot of people want to take it as a joke. You know, listen to Drake jam into my man's album. Nah, it's not going to work like that, brother. You got to prepare yourself before all that happens, and you come down, crashing down. You know, all these mainstream guys, I'm telling you all straight up, man, they leading you. They throwing stuff at you. They want you to get distracted. There's a problem going on. There's something going on. There's something going on. I'm telling you straight up. You gotta look around. I'm not gonna elaborate further on that. But you gotta look around. There's something going on. I swear to God, there's something going on. Look around you. And it's something that is you can't put into words. I can't phrase it, but there's something going on. I'm telling you one thing. There's something going on. And I can't phrase it to words like I said, but there's something going on, okay? Man, I'm just gonna be real with you, man. This guy took his life, bro. Wallahi, it's making me feel so sad. And for a girl, why would he do that, man? Look, never ever put your trust out to anything, man. Only put your faith in God. Love God first before you love anything. Because if you love God, God will never break your heart and never leave you hanging and never crumble your heart and throw it in the dustbin like that. It ain't gonna happen. God loves you. Allah loves you. Allah created you. Allah molded you. He gave you the eyes to see. He gave you the nose to smell. He gave you the tongue to talk with. He gave you the ears to hear with. He gave you the hair to look good with. He gave you a beautiful face structure. He gave you a brain. He gave you a heart. He gave you a liver. He gave you a stomach. He gave you legs. He gave you every single thing I can even talk about. He gave you that. And no human, no robot can replace that. No technology can replace that. And to your creator, the one who gave you that soul, every single thing you have, that creator, you're gonna turn your back and you're gonna forget about him and you're gonna run around girls trying to please the girls, do something for girls and everything. Man, you're trying to please the girls. Why don't you please your creator, Allah? Because if you please Allah, Allah will never forget about that. Allah will always acknowledge that. People will forget. You do something good to your homeboy, he'll forget the other day. Be like, yo, you did that. But Allah will never forget that if you do anything for Allah. And remember that. And it's a fact. And you can believe that. Alright, man. Sorry, man, for going on a rant. But this is so serious. My brother took down his life for a girl. Guys, please, man. Inshallah, man. Take care. I'm sorry for going on a rant. But it's a fact. And you got to believe that. Yeah, inshallah, man. Remember, man. You blind, I'll blind. We all blessed. I'm out.